This is a bit of a treat. Landed on the old doormat this morning. Old So Kool is UK Graffiti, the lost years. So some of you said I did a flip of this back in, when was it? Can't remember. Oh gosh, nearly a year ago. I've done a little flip of the first book. This is the second book, put out by Pilgrim and Stephen O'Hara. Paul Pilgrim, aka Taz. Big ups, my man. You put together another amazing book here. Sorry if I'm coughing, by the way. I'm post-COVID and not very long post-COVID as well, so I'm still a bit ropey, to be honest with you. But I thought I'd soldier on and get a flip through this done because you got to see this. This is a great book. Let's just get stuck in, shall we? Nice big heavy weight. Oh, back again. Mash up there. Signed by the man himself, Pilgrim. Big Taz there. Yes. There he is on the wall. You know, big ups, Taz. We've been waiting for this book. I don't just mean this book. I mean for someone to make a book about old school UK for so long, and this man has delivered twice now. So we're kicking off with the north of England. Hazer, Manchester. Yes, nice. Oh, these styles, these big fat outline styles. Remember them so well. Beautiful. Classic b-boys here. So that's Sheffield, Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield. Talked before about Sheffield. Sheffield had a massive scene back then. Really, so Taz was coming out of Sheffield. I think Taz Sheffield anyway. No, hang on. Sorry. I think I might have got that wrong. COVID brain. Let's have a think. Missed one. Fister. There's the Rocks. He's Sheffield as well. Here we go, Sheffield writers. Yeah, there you go, missed one. He's in there. That's a nice train, isn't it? Where's that? I say Leeds. Sorry if I've got all over the place. My brain has slightly been turned to custard by COVID, but I will be back on form soon. There's so many pics here that I sort of I want to sort of dwell on them all, but I'm realising this is a massively fat book and I'm not getting through it. Look at them beautiful colours there. Hazer. Oh wow, these styles from back then. This was such a popular kind of thing, you know, like future tech, robotics, all that kind of stuff, getting all that kind of thematic running through pieces. And classic with the gun, the duck on the wall. Great. So cool. Wow. Newcastle Heating Yard. Piece by Hope 2. Nice. Who's this D? Someone. Sheffield again. Lovely character work. Right. Oh, that's a nice one. Just remember these kind of, you know, these pieces straight on bricks as well. You get a lot of sort of floating pieces straight on bricks. Nice character. Too risky, tough tin. Wicked. Don Juan, Manchester. Yeah, some classic old styling. Yeah, recognise Don's work. Cool. Oh, Vulcan. Vulcan had a very sort of close connection to UK at this point. I don't know if he came over multiple times or if he was just over once, and it was very well documented, but there was lots of him around. It's a great picture of him hanging out with Pops 100. Just ace stars. There's so much to comment on. Too much in a way. Oh, that's Mr. Z, Newcastle. I remember this fella. There's going to be quite a few pieces in here that I recognise. I tell you what, there's a lot that I don't. This is great. Tough Tim again. Good stuff, man. Bit of a ledge, Tough Tim. He was a member of the Rocksteady crew. I think, am I right in saying he's the only UK member of Rocksteady? I think so. Oh, you see, I live for this. Look at this. Classic black book from the late 80s. Late 80s. I wonder if I could edit the coffin out. I'm not bother. Chunky outline, chunky fill. Nice. Code Sheffield again. See, look at these. What a wicked mail train that is. Big fat outlines on it. Great letters. Imagine this, you know, most of the pieces you'll see in here were done illegally as well. They were done illegally, in the dark, with probably not very good paint. That is a wicked, wicked wall. Liverpool. I don't know what kind of scene Liverpool has nowadays. Can somebody tell me? Is Liverpool still a banging scene? It's interesting news was in the 80s, everybody was doing this. You know, we had loads and loads of mates who were, all gangs of mates who were doing this stuff, and it was everywhere. Like everywhere seemed to have a scene, like really, really obscure places in the UK that would have a scene. And only a fraction of it survives today. Only a fraction of us are still doing it. And you don't get as much proliferation with graph as you used to. I mean, literally, I can tell you, right, I went on holiday to Cornwall in like 87 or 88. 88, I think it was. And every station we went through was just covered in graph. The trains were covered in graph. And I'm not talking about bombing. I'm talking about full pieces. Look at that. Great Bode character in the middle there. Yeah, full pieces, full colour pieces. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. There was just so much of it. So many people doing it. It was a really exciting time for the art form. And so creative. Look at that. That is a wicked, wicked piece. I say, Criminal Minds, Barrow and Finesse. I don't know where that is, to be honest with you. I couldn't stick a pin in the map and find you that. But what a piece. I used to love this sort of stuff as well. Slightly half done, but on purpose, you know. Sheffield again. People literally just used to dress as b-boys and paint like that as well. You paint with a Kangol. It's crazy. Well, these are ace. Who's this? Oh, this is Maine. Yeah, yeah, nice. Wicked. Wicked styles. Yeah, it's kind of amazing thinking about it. So many of us started off doing graph, you know, writing our names and stuff. And all them people who used to be doing it, tiny handful still do it. Might seem like a lot to people sometimes, but, you know, because we remember all the people who were doing it. And it was mad. There were just thousands of us. I think some people got busted, and that was the end of their career. You know, that was it. They were done. They were finished with it, the whole thing. Understandable. Some people moved on, graduated to different art scenes. Oh, T-Rock, rest in peace. So good. Yeah, some people graduated to other art form. You've got people who graduated to other art form but stayed in graph as well, like Remy Roth. You'll see his stuff a bit. But they are the minority, really. Yeah, I guess a lot of people just basically got... Well, actually, I tell you what, one of the things that did for it, Acid House, famously, is blamed for ruining UK graph culture early on. Some people managed to sort of do graph and go out raving. A lot of people didn't, and basically moved into rave instead. Started smashing the E, going out of a weekend, and that was the end of their graph career. Look forward to hearing this cough for the next 4 months as well. This was a really, really well-known piece. I remember scrutinising this piece back in the day. Oh, this is a great Remy Roth piece. Love this Remy Roth piece. Really cool. Another by Roth there. This is Old Kent Road, I think. Oh no, it ain't. It's Streatham. Looks a bit like Old Kent Road. Ha! Wrong again. Yeah, I recognise the location. Who's that there? Is that a Cade tag? Could be. Oh yeah, Rio 2. Yes. Nice. Super cool. Rich. Classic. Oh, that's Earth's Edge Trellick on that big wall of Trellick. Nice. Cast. Wicked. Look at that for a panel. Beautiful. I remember seeing them colours and just going, I think I'm going to do every piece in them colours from now on. The pink, the light blue, the lilac. And then realising that you you could only get sort of like buntlack colour like that, and it was either hugely expensive or really difficult to rack. There's a really famous Drax piece. Drax the big man. Draxel. Yeah, amazing. Ooh, don't get stuck. I could just look at this stuff all day. Don't get stuck. Get stuck in my head. Don't forget to do the commentary because you're doing a video. That's a very, very famous piece. Zaki did Westbourne Park. Man himself, Jubilee. Hey, look at that beautiful Z there. Boy. He's still active, Zaki. Oh, look. Crimean. Character by Crimean. I nearly missed that there. This guy for characters was just, he was, I mean, still, I still look at his characters now and still think he captured the essence of a time completely. Still current now. Fluke, Southampton. I think Southampton's still have a pretty active scene, from what I hear. Ooh, love that. That's mad, isn't it? Yeah, some beautiful work. I'm at over time, nearly quarter of an hour in. Probably one of the most famous pieces ever done in the UK, London Giants. Ooh, loads of London Giants here. Show 101. Oh, hello had a feeling that was by Jap. Oh, I was obviously wrong. I was obviously wrong, and not for the first time. That is a really beautiful, that's on the Big Met. Big Met is what we refer to the Metropolitan line as. That's a lovely piece and all. Remember this style? Great. In fact, I've got an outline. I've got a black book piece, I think by this guy somewhere. Great. So cool. Don't let me float off the screen here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That Phil. Swindon. Swindon had a top scene as well. Do they still have a good scene? Swindon, down there? I think Swindon was one of them places we passed through when we were heading to Cornwall back then. I seem to remember it was absolutely bombed. Catch. Clacton, yes. Yes, Catch. I mean, this is beautiful classic styling. The sort of the hard and come on, man. Come on, work hard for the words. Like hard-edged fill with a bit of overspray and stuff. Classic fill from the time. Fighting for me words here. What is it about COVID, man? Always knocks you over sideways, doesn't it? Oh, this is Essex Rockers. Dark Domain. Yeah, well, UKMA. UKMA were the forerunners to Essex Rockers. Delight, Dare 2. Yeah, done some amazing stuff. Really amazing. Oh, there's a lovely Jap 302. Look. Oh, they've got a couple. Brilliant. That I think that's one of my favourite pieces from the 1980s. That one. Jap 302. So cool. That's fabulous. Shade 2. Really good. Shade 2, Aylesford. Where's Aylesford? I bet you're listening to this thinking, this geezer's such an ignorant guy, he doesn't know where anywhere is. Aylesford. I promise I'll look up Aylesford on the map after this. After I get off, I'll get an atlas. An atlas. It's a bit old school, isn't it? Check Google Maps, Grandad. Hampton Court. Oh, London Grove Park. Yes. Represent. Man, like score. This guy, let me tell you, we all were looking at what Score was doing. Whatever he was doing, most of us were following. That's great. Very nice. Some 5 corners. I think. So cool. Bravo Drax strain. And a Moorgate. What's that? That's Little Met, probably. Or Circle. God, how much cool stuff can you cram in one book? So much, isn't there? So much. Beautiful Chrome Angels there. I remember this piece. I remember seeing this in a zine years ago. See, a lot of these, I've seen a lot of these photos black and white in zines from back in the day. So it's really lovely to see them. I saw that in black and white. That's really cool. So cool. Yeah, we used to hunt. Used to go on an internet hunt for for old pics like this, you had to scour people's Flickr accounts and stuff. I still do. I still do now. I was on Urges recently. Because, yeah, me and Urge been in touch recently. And I was trawling through his Flickr. He's got a great Flickr as well. Mixture of modern day and back in day. I've still got a flick of this somewhere. I don't know where though. It's 85. 85. I won't say how young I was, but I was really young back then. That was before I'd done anything as well. Ooh, yeah. Here he is, Urge. Some really cool stuff, really cool. Oh, this one, Maniac, loved it. Absolutely loved it. West Ham, 86 that. Wow, that's amazing. I'd thought a year later, but so cool. Vans, Sevenoaks. Nice. Wicked. That is the best picture I think I've ever seen of this wall. This is the Devious wall by the Trailblazers, who went on to become the Chrome Angels. And that is, I've never seen a wall as good as that. A pic as good as that of it. Wow, top work for getting that in. Wow, there's more. This is that's a Covent Garden piece. I've never seen a pic of that good either. See, this is what's so brilliant about this sort of stuff. People who've had great photos in their possession for years and years and years. They're better photos than some that have been printed in books prior to this, you know. And now we've got these ones. Oh my God, there's just so much. It's total overload, isn't it? I'm not even halfway through. I might have to do 2 videos on this one because there is a lot of stuff in there. Ah, yes, another Covent Garden piece there. Brilliant. By Pride, Chrome Angels. So good. That's another one. Mode 2 characters. Oh, this is a great piece as well. Really famous piece. I was seeing this in black and white. Emma Road, that one, 88. Oh, so cool. Oh, it takes me right back, that. Oh, Happy Days, Trans 1. This guy. Still at it. Brilliant artist. Really, really famous London piece, this one. Zeki D. Love that fill on that. Wow. This is some pretty full-on fill stuff. Really cool. Bees and Arrow. Diagonal. Oh, wow, look. Shock and Wise, just Shock. Recently died, literally like last few weeks. Rest in peace, man. Love that. Absolutely love that. Shiny Red Softball. 85. Oh, just remember pieces like this. Unfinished lines, overspray, hard lines, super skinny lines, big shines on stuff, monochromatic colour scheme, all kind of loads of overspray. Oh, it's beautiful. What a time, man. What a time to be alive. I feel very lucky to have been part of it in any small way. Proud too. Essex Rockers. Love that piece. Absolutely love it. It's an Essex Rockers piece. Over in Chelmsford. Yeah, very famous piece, that one. Really cool. Essex Rockers, again, they're these big profile characters and stuff, and I remember seeing them. I remember going out to Essex, sort of end of the 80s, and just sort of wandering around, you know, near gasworks and all them places, and seeing these amazing pieces they've done. Sometimes they just do them, they sketch them up in one colour. That was so good, man. Some of them still painting as well, by the way. Some of them are still at it. Love that. Mode 2 Scribbler. Battersea. Right. That's really interesting, because I've seen that, but I've never seen that bit there. Seen bits of bits of photos. The stuff used to get passed around. That's how we found stuff, you know. Stuff would get passed around, and you'd get photocopies. It was a big thing to photocopy stuff and pass that around, and you get like a sort of 36th generation photocopy of an old Bando black book piece. I think we should bring that back, that tradition. It's one of my favourite things ever. Getting photocopies of other people's black books and stuff. What a time to be alive. Man like Coma on the Big Met in 87. Very famous panel. Chucky Rock. London Ledge. Colt 45. Yes. I mean, these guys were legends then, by the way. You know, the people we were looking up to then. Oh, look at this stuff. I mean, this is just... Oh, this is Remy, yeah. Remy lives around the corner from me. I saw him quite recently, actually. He's always been a trailblazer when it comes to graph. I know some people don't particularly jive with him, but his work has always been absolutely cutting edge. Cab 1 Swindon. An old Fume piece. Wow. 86. Fume, and what looks like the old district. Nice dice. Ooh, some zine pages. This gets me a bit excited. I don't even mind, they're tiny. I still get excited when I see that stuff. See black and white like that. That's a beautiful thing. Very Croydon. So indicative of the fills back then. You do 1,000 different shines on it. 1,000 shines on your outline. Ah, amazing. Rebels Posse by Merck. Brilliant. Oh, that's a really famous piece. By Seas, Over in the Pit. The pit is obviously not there anymore. For those of you who don't know, you know, the pit no longer exists. Hasn't existed for quite some time. Got bought by property developers. The age-old story in London, I'm afraid. Well, pretty much everywhere now. That's what happens, isn't it? Yeah, yet another bit of our culture sort of appropriated and bulldozed over. Can't get too sad about it, really, can you? Because graffiti is a transient art form, but still, it's hard not to get upset about places like the Pit, because that was a physical place that existed for years and years and years, and nobody wanted it. You know, it belonged to the area. You know, our Scam all about it. Scam lived right next to the Pit, and you know, it's just up the road from Portobello, and yeah, nobody wanted it. And then suddenly the area became very zhuzhy, and property developers wanted it because they could sell it for a lot of money. Anyway, old alert piece, this guy. So east they're saying here. Alert. This guy's got styles for miles. The man is gifted. This guy's, well, D's. What happened to D's? I loved this guy's stuff back then. He was a really great artist, really gifted artist, really interesting take on stuff. Him and Pops and Def B did the first locomotive ever painted in the UK, in England. I think they got in quite a lot of trouble for it as well. That's by Pops. And Dak's done a little dub up the top there as well. Equal Pinky. Oh, this must be Hull. Yeah, it's Hull. So Pinky was a very big writer from Hull. He's a member of, well, it says DRA, but Aerosol Hippies, I think, very cool. Were the crew back then. Freeze, amazing. Freeze was he from Derby? Ilkeston. That's Derbyshire, isn't it? Yeah, really cool. Another Pops piece there. Oh, Craze piece. That's got to be an old one. 88. Do you know what? I'd have put that before 88, actually. Because Craze had moved into Wild Style by then, I think. Love this guy, by the way. Really, really good. Another beautiful Alert piece. Alert has always been a really gifted letters man. That's an Alert character as well, just to show you he's an all-rounder. But Alert, Nottingham Spiders Youth Club. Yeah, there you go. That's a beautiful piece as well. Really beautiful piece. But when it comes to letters, this man really comes into his own. Still active today, by the way. Member of Heavy Artillery Crew. Yeah, I love all that. This is an amazing piece. So it's by Spy, who now writes Pulse. Anybody who knows Pulse, you know, Pulse very big and lives down in West London now, I believe. They've cut the character off. There's a lovely little b-boy character that sits by the side there. But this is a really beautiful piece from back then. Something so gorgeously technical about it, with a blue and a grey fill in it. I've got a picture of this piece somewhere. Fantastic piece. 87. That's interesting. I never knew that piece was by Pulse. So cool. These are great. Oh, that's T-Kid. That's T-Kid popping up at Bristol. That's right. I thought that looked pretty accomplished for 87. Criminal Minds, I've seen this before. Yeah, as I say. That's why I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it on somebody's Flickr. I forget who. Insane. Cool. Dak in Living Colour Crew. In Living Colour Crew, very, very amazing crew. Sort of thing. Craze, Boaster, Posier, somebody, Daps, Dash. Is that everyone? I mean, all them that I've mentioned anyway, they're all top writers. Great b-boys here. I've seen this before. So cool. Oh, wow. Pentax, is that the Pentax? Used to be a big bus bomber. He used to bomb buses, basically. He had a white Pentel, and every single bus, apparently, you get on, you'd see his tags on every seat. It's a nice keen there. And we're over time, 35 minutes in. Brilliant and graffiti composition. So, this was massive. There's Vulcan again. Oh yeah, Vulcan was a judge, I remember, yeah. This really, if graffiti wasn't on the map by this point, which it was, but you know what I mean, this really stamped it on. This was Risk and Slick's piece. Great to see it flat on like this as well. I mean, obviously I've always been fascinated by characters, so for me, looking at these characters was a massive thing. These love hearts. So cool. Grace Keenan Freeze. Wow. Oh, it's Locust. Crazy French writer. Some top work. Very interested to know what he's doing now. He's probably moved into some kind of mad fine art stuff, I'd imagine. His stuff was, he was always a visionary, that guy. Really amazing artist. If you've ever seen a documentary called Writers, and if you don't, go to YouTube right now. Oh, you're on YouTube right now. Search out Writers graffiti documentary. French Parisian graffiti. Locus did the title sequence to it. You see how good he is with line and dynamic. That is a man who really understands the form. Always did as well. That's a lovely Vulcan piece there. Another Locus piece there. Oh, I hadn't coughed for about 60 seconds. Mode 2. Very recognisable piece there. Passion piece, very famous one. This is Shade 42, giving his memories of the Bridlington trips. Martin Jones, I think Martin Jones was the curator of the Bridlington episodes. Did a lot for UK Graph, Martin Jones, and the Bridlington outings. John won. I think he won in 98. Did he win in 99? He won one of them. Oh, another famous promo. That still exists somewhere, I think. I think a lot of these pieces do still exist. There's like in permanent collections somewhere. Oh, love that. Absolutely love that. Craze. Again. Man's a governor. You know, he's still painting now. Cal. Oh, classic. Look at these boys. The old goose jacket on. The badges, the big Def Jams and the Run Day MCs and all that. Oh, take me back. Take me back. Craze. Early Craze, that one. Well, not that early. He was painting before that. Fairly early though, 87, yeah. Craze and Alert. That's Pops. That's a Pops character. I'm pretty sure that's a Pops character with a Craze letter piece. I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at that for a Craze piece. This is the style he started to move into that I really, really loved. He started to move into a particular form of wild style, and damn, he was so good. This is Pinky. To Pinky. I mean, this is mad, isn't it? Look how full on that is. I keep thinking how much paint they must have used as well. Must have used a lot of paint. Thing is, you had to nick a lot of paint in them days. You know, that was the problem. Some of that looks familiar there. Oh, it's D's, yeah. Love D's. I've got a photo of that somewhere. freeze again. Hip hop, yeah, gorgeous. That's just a gorgeous piece. Absolutely gorgeous. That will stand today, in my opinion. A lot of freeze stuff here. Oh, I remember that wall as well. Yeah, nice. Really cool. Saito. Oh, this is whole graffiti guy. Yeah. Very clever with a counterpart. I love that piece. I've loved that piece ever since I've seen that piece. 88 he painted that. Absolutely brilliant. It's a shame it's slightly bigger actually, because these are really beautifully painted. Cool. Man like Pops. Richie, legend. Lovely Halo Jones piece there. I remember this Wild Star Bible piece. What does it say? I started by crying. Saint of Paint. So good. Oh, Halo Jones piece. Rich, and his, where is he? The youth club or something? 85 there. It's just great. Oh, more Pops. Yes, I love that. And that. So good. So good. This one, I remember seeing this in Hip Hop Connection. Just going mad for that piece. Characters, beautiful. Oh, and these are sort of, it's all these in black and white. I remember in a zine. Just what you want Graff to be. Pulse Magnum Squad. I would have thought that was a bit later actually. I thought that was about 91. Because Pulse joined the Magnum Squad after he went to New York and hooked up with PJ. That's going back. This guy's letters, love this guy forever. Des. I was looking very carefully at the letters this guy was putting together. Rest in peace, Des. He was great, great writer. Member of TWC, the Wild Criminals, coming out of, I want to say Wolverhampton. But as we've already ascertained, my geography is a bit sketchy. Love that. Crazy piece. Will it last or will it fade? In the past. Easel. Oh, I love it. Oh, Mom Squad. I want to say Masters of Menace. Is that right? Keo, Dak, Scoobs. I'm pretty sure Biggs was a member of Mom Squad as well. Not that I'm trying to prove the founding members wrong or anything, you know. But Biggs is Scoobs' brother. So I'm sure they're aware. Oh, the famous brown subway in Nottingham. And the Saturns Adventure. The Nottingham Train Yards. Reich. Not heard that name in a long time. He was a Nottingham writer. Sign. Ooh, early shock piece there. 88. Shock was doing some amazing stuff with paint. Shock one, that one there. Really beautiful. True. One by Tez there as well. Tez characters. Wow, check this out. Casby, absolute ledge. Did the very, very famous Howard the Duck piece in the Ladbroke Grove pit. That's in Plymouth Yard there. So cool. Churro, Risky Rhyme since Bristol. Oh, that's the Barton Hill Youth Club. Yeah, very, very famous spot. John Nation. John was the sorry, I'm drifting, aren't I? You know this. Yeah, John Nation was the youth worker there, I believe. Did a lot to push graph and did a huge amount for the movement down there. Yeah, it's all Barton Hill. Inky was absolutely huge back then. Inky and Chia. Or Inky and Chia. Chia on the Bode tip there. Chia, love. I mean, look at that for a style. Look at that for an old school style. Don't get any better than that. Christ. Worcester. See, Worcester. Does Worcester have a scene nowadays? Is there a scene in Worcester? Anybody know? Because clearly there used to be. Often you'd find that a scene would grow up around like one writer. One very prominent writer who was very kind of visionary, talented, good with a can, and people would gravitate to them, and they'd become a crew, and then they'd become a scene, and then you'd have a scene. And sometimes, if you had like a handful of them people, you'd start to get a real movement going. And it would become infectious, like places like Sheffield, where you just had a whole load of people who were bang at it. I mean, obviously London's, you know, there's going to be thousands of writers in London. But in places that are a bit more isolated, you know, it required somebody seminal to be like Pops in Nottingham. Pops and Craze, Pulse. Missed One, Sheffield, you know, them people. Part 2 in York, them kind of people. Things start to grow. 3D in Bristol. Things grow around these people. Suddenly, before you got, you know, before you got nothing, then you got them, then you have a movement around them. Cram, Plymouth. I seem to recall, again, Plymouth is one of them places that you went through to get down to the southwest coast, and I seem to recall it had a bit of a mad scene. That southwest has always been very, very active when it comes to graph. Wow, Spy 72. London, oh, so into Wales. Again, you know, Wales had some great writers. System is the one that always gets mentioned, I guess, but that's because he was so good. How am I doing? 49 minutes. I'm going to clock this off just before the hour's up, and then I'll finish off in part 2. I remember this one. This was a really famous piece. Oh yes, Chia mentioned Junk. I remember because I queried the name of a writer, and Chia said to me, "Yeah, you probably remember him as Junk." Yes, of course. Got you. So I was talking about this recently, wasn't I? The old, the sort of fake chrome effect. Very, very big in the 80s. Here it is again. That's a lovely piece. Where's this poor Plymouth again? Really good. And again. Heat 1, Cheltenham. Does Cheltenham still? I keep asking, don't I? Has Cheltenham got a graph scene nowadays? You won't be amazed there that I don't know where that is. Or probably even how to say it. I won't make a fool of myself. Wow, that's mad, isn't it? Plymouth again. So I love all that. Bit of spray on there. Roadway character. Love it. Definitely bring back Howard the Duck. Old Howard the Duck used to feature a lot. Des. Such a great writer. Fuse, not Phase. Fuse. E.P. Walsall, yeah. This will bring back memories. Nice wall. A cracker for its day. Colours on that. Really cool. I remember that. I mean, that's still cool today. Such great design. Well, that takes me back. I mean, look at that. This was life in the 80s. Does this still happen? I think it does. People sit at the back of the bus like that. And I'm pretty sure it's not bombed like that. Every bus you got on, the end of the 80s, every bus you got on was like that. Posca all over the windows. Posca, Pentel. Somebody might have even tagged up in Smooth Right or something. Stinking the bus out. Scuff, Northampton. Check that out. Old Sherpa van. Cool. Old 3D pieces. Very early graph. I mean, having said that, these are 87, but his style, you know, he was 84, I think he was active, 83, 84. Yeah, I love that one. Artisan Racy. That's Leicester. That's great. See, I'd love to see track size like that now. Not that I would ever encourage you to do graph, of course. That's a really beautiful piece. Nice mirror finish. Have I left the piece there? Classic, simple, chrome red outline. Yes. Delicious. That's an 88 piece. Interesting. Oh, love that. Bio. Everything about that is cool. From technique to colours used to style to all of it.